So we have T. Higgins versus Courtland Sutton. This is gross. I'm gonna let you start.
This is gross, as you mentioned. Two guys that should be doing a lot better than they are. And actually, I have a question for you from the get-go. If you had to guess which one is rostered more by 16%, which one do you think is rostered more?
How are they not both 100%? That's my question.
I don't know. Sutton is 98.8%. T. Higgins is only 82.1 as of this morning. I have a feeling a bunch of people probably dropped T the same way like you're kind of out on Justin Jefferson, Jake Browning. Like, is he going to actually spread the ball to both of them? And T hasn't gotten going this year so far. I mean, he was the leading receiver in week 1 with 33 yards. He did have a touchdown last week, which 14.6 is serviceable. It's not great. Sutton got completely shut out last week. 4 targets, only 1 reception for 6 yards. That was bad after week 1, which was a 20-point game. This one is gross. For all things said here, I have one ranked at 21. I have one ranked at 25. This could easily change just based off of projections. The Chargers give up more points per game than Minnesota does by 5 points to the wide receiver position. The emergence of Troy Franklin on Denver, that leads more to the ball being spread out with Sutton. I think they're going to pepper Sutton with targets just to get him back into the game. But Jake Browning is going to have to find T as much as possible. And in fact, that Bengals offense looked gross until Jake Browning really got in there in the second quarter and was able to light it up. I think T is back. I do think T is back. I'm going to go T. Higgins here, actually. I do have him ranked higher. You know me. I hate T until T does well.
Do you like hot tea or cold tea? I prefer
hot tea.
With hot tea with a little bit of honey in it, no sugar or
unless it's
other sweeteners.
Yeah, no, I prefer hot tea.
Hot tea is the way to go.
Unless it's sweet tea,
right.
I guess, but...
So, the Chargers have shut down, kind of, the Kansas City Chiefs, and they definitely shut down Geno Smith and the Las Vegas Raiders. Chargers are for real. The Chargers are a very, very good defense that has shut anyone down. My only concern is Hollywood Brown caught 9 catches for 99 yards or whatever that was week 1 against the Chargers. So are they going to allow Courtland Sutton to get open and get peppered with these easy targets by Bo Nix? Is this going to be a Bo Nix bounce back game where they have to send a message to the division going, okay, we're still good. Don't worry about us. We're fine. They need to. It's pretty bad. But the problem is Sutton's so volatile. I don't like anything in this matchup at all. Kind of like how the Dallas Cowboys start everybody against the Cowboys, start everybody against the Dolphins, start everybody against the Patriots. It seems like bench people against the Chargers because this defense is going to go down as probably a top 3 defense throughout the whole season. This is going to be a storyline. But T. Higgins is going to a situation with a brand new quarter. Well, not brand new. He's been there before. In 2023, we broke down his numbers on the Monday show, probably on the waiver show yesterday as well. He was pretty good. Jacob Browning is a very decent backup quarterback, and he can get the ball down the field. We saw it last week with Chase, but that's my problem. That's my concern. Is he just going to pepper Chase? Because when it's all on the line, get the ball to the best player possible, and that's Jamar Chase. T. Higgins is so streaky, big physical receiver that can get open. It's just you know, if you've watched me enough, you know how I feel about T. Higgins. I've rostered him in almost every league, and I'm trying to get rid of him in almost every league because I'm just so over his inconsistencies of up and down. It's either 40 points or 0. There's no in between, I feel like.
Can I add some stats for you? For T and Jake Browning together when they played together in 2023, we're looking at now, mind you, T's coming off of a 3-game injury here. So 6.8, 9.2, 22.1, 25 points, and then 2.9 in week 17, where it looks like Jamar Chase that was a Jamar Chase game solely. No, actually, no, Kansas City just shut both of them down. So where they both combined for 10 points, Jamar and T. So not necessarily his fault. And one of those games was Minnesota. So different Minnesota team in 2023. But
Of course. So at the end of the day, just for the sole purpose of, I do think that the Bengals have a slightly better matchup this week, and I do prefer T. Higgins against Courtland Sutton, just for the reasons that I said before. I'm not going into a divisional game against a top 3 defense with Courtland Sutton after what we just saw him do, especially with the emergence of Troy Franklin. I'm going T. Higgins with Jacob Browning. I think they're going to come out. They need to send a message. Aren't the Bengals 2-0?
yeah, for the first time in what seems like forever.
First time, and it seems like forever. So sticking with what I know, T. Higgins over Courtland Sutton, and it's in my rankings. All of these players, by the way, are who I picked, are ranked ahead of who I did not pick. So you can go double check that. I'm not a fraud.